What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Philly D's Garage. So today we got the 2008 Nissan Armada in the garage. So today we're going to change the oil on this. Now I should be able to get up under there and change the oil without lifting the truck up, but I'm going to lift it up anyway, so you guys will get a better look at what I'm doing. So let me jack it up real quick and pop the hood. All right, y'all, so as y'all can see, I got the jack here. The wheels are still on the ground. I just lifted it up just a little bit so I can have more space under here to show y'all what I'm doing. But again, you don't have to lift it up. This truck is high enough for you to slide up under here and do the oil change. So what you gotta do once you get up under here is your oil pan is a 14, and then you have these, I believe they're 10 millimeters or 12s. I'm gonna find out in a minute. Right here, and two up there. But you gotta take this plate off to get the filter. So let me pop the hood real quick for you guys. Show you what you got to do up under the hood. All right, so we're gonna pop the hood real quick. It's been a while since I did the oil change, so it's due. All right, so up under the hood you got your fill cap here. You want to take that off. You take that off, that'll relieve a little bit of pressure so your oil can release a little easier. And you got your dipstick down here. I should have had another light up here. So that's all you got to do from up top is the fill cap here and the dipstick here. All right, so now everything you got to do is literally from the bottom. Get you a drip pan so we can drain all the fluid. So let's do that next. All right, y'all, so we underneath. I got my big pan right here. You want to make sure you got a big pan because this truck takes should be around 7 quarts. So you want to make sure you got a big enough pan to catch all this fluid. So I got a 14 millimeter and 3/8 and a 3/8 inch extension, and I got a 3/8 ratchet. I had a 1/4 inch, but this looked kind of rusted, so I didn't think it would come off. So here we go. I'm gonna take this off. See if we can get this to come off easy. There we go. It's pretty tight, so but it came loose. All right, so I'm spinning it off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little handy dandy tool, which is this, and I'm going to spin it off because I don't want the nut to fall down into this big pan with all that oil. So now I'm going to spin it off with this, and this magnet to catch my drain plug for me. Ugh. There you go. So we're gonna let that oil drain out. Don't look too bad. It's been a while since I did the oil change, but so that's gonna drain out about 7 quarts. So I mean, your oil should be dirty. I mean, that's your oil's job to pick up all the debris, you know, that's inside the oil system, cool the system off at the same time, lubricate the system at the same time. So don't be scared if you see dirty oil. You should see dirty oil, but if you see a sludge or anything like that, then that's when you should be worried. So this is a cold. I mean, I didn't even start this truck, so this truck ain't been running. So if your oil is dirty, that's a good thing. You want your oil to do its job. So I'm gonna let the rest of this drain out. Then we're gonna put the drain plug back on, and then we're gonna take off these 10mm bolts to get this shield off so we could get the filter out. All right, so as that oil drains out, still draining, we're gonna go and get these 10mm bolts up here. So I got a same setup, 3/8. I got a 10mm, and these are pretty rusty, so they may break. But if they break, really not much you can do. It came out pretty easy. I hope it's coming out. I usually lube these up every time. Every time I'm up under these cars, I lube stuff up. All right, so you got one here, and you got one over here. Y'all can see that right there. All you really got to do with these is loosen them up. You don't have to take them all the way out. This one is a little boogered up. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just loosen it up a little bit. In fact, we could put this other one back in there, because all you got to do is loosen these up, because this will just slide off. All right, now the front ones, these back ones up in here, you got to take these all the way out. So this one right here, and this one way over there. So let's get this one out first. You gotta take these all the way up. Actually got my ratchet, my electric ratchet to make this go a little faster. I forgot I had it sitting there. We got that one out. Now we gotta get this other one all the way down here. Make sure you get a nice bite on it before you go spinning it off. Alright, so we got that one off. Now this pan should just slide out. So we got the pan out the way, big ass pan, and now you can see the oil filter up here. Let's see if that is let's see how tight that is, because sometimes I can put stuff on tight. Oh look, yeah, there we go, pretty loose. All right, so before we let all that drain out, we're gonna put this drain plug back into the oil pan. Let's put them in there. Let me get my ratchet so we can snug them up. All right, y'all. So after you got the drain plug snugged up, take your rag, wipe it off. You don't want to leave no residue. You know, customers don't like that. You gotta wipe that off. All right, so we got that off. Well, we got that wiped off. So now what you want to do is bring your drip pan back. I got everything in the way. All right, so once you get your pan in place, wow, look at that oil. I love when I put new oil in my cars. It makes me feel good. And guess what? I got the jack right in the way of the oil pan. Oh my God, how did I do that? Bloopers. Hold on. I don't know if I can be able to drain this with the jack right there. I am about to attempt to. I'm gonna lift this pan up. Oh shit, oh fuck. I got a little bit of oil on the floor, y'all. It's time to pressure wash the floor again. All right, so as y'all can see, the drain thingy is right here. So it should make it into this pan. I already got a drip because I lifted it up too high, but it's nothing. We'll pressure wash that later. So let's finish taking this off. Oh, look at that, perfect. So we're gonna let that, oh, yeah, we just take it off just like that. All right, let that drain out. Now we're gonna go and grab the filter and the oil. All right, y'all, so we're gonna grab the oil. We're gonna go over to the Amsoil station. So we're gonna use 5W30. It takes 5W30, so I'm gonna need one, probably need 3 of these, 2, probably need at least 3. So we're gonna use 3 of these, or probably 2.5. Let me grab the filter. All right, so got the filter. So we got the filter and we got the oil. So let me get the filter ready so we can throw that back on. All right, so what I did was I poured a little bit of oil in here so the truck won't start up dry. Put a little bit of oil on the gasket up here. All right, so put the top back on for now. All right, so we're gonna go up under there and spin this back on. All right, so you want to take your rag and wipe off any residue that's up here on your filter housing. Clean the threads off. Then you want to spin your filter, your new filter on. Alright. Make sure it's tight. Go Don't over tighten it. All right, wipe off any residue up in there. I got brake clean, so let me get some brake clean. All right, so I got the brake clean. I'm gonna spray that off, get all the residue off. Clean it off real good. All right. Look at that, the whole can. All right, so we got the filter back on. We got the drain plug back on over there. So everything's tight under here. All I gotta do now is put this pan back on. So let me get that in place. All right, y'all, so I moved the oil pan out the way. I got the this pan back in, so all you gotta do is slide your pan back onto these two bolts here. All right, so as you can see, they're slid in. Then I got these bolts put back in. All you gotta do now is take your ratchet, turn it the right way, and screw these back in. All right, tight. He's on there, and then tighten up these two. This guy over here feel like he might be stripped out a little bit. Hold on. Nope, he's good. All right, thought I might have had to do some get my tap and die set out and clean that up a little bit, but he's good. So we got the pan in there. All right, so this pan is tight. The bolt on the oil pan is good, like I said. So all we got to do is drop this jack back down a little bit and go to the top. All right, y'all, so now we back up at the top. So I went and got my bar light so we can have some more light up here. So all we got to do now is just add the oil. So let me go grab, let me see, grab a funnel real quick. We'll go over here to the funnel station. All right, my favorite funnel is the red funnel. I don't know why, but I always use this funnel. It don't matter what car it is, what job it is, transmission fluid, oil. I don't know, it's clean. I always clean it out after I'm done with it. But so now we just add the fluid. So let's grab the Amsoil and get it ready. All right, y'all, so I got the oil. We're gonna pour it all in there. Ugh, I spilled a little bit. It's all right. But yeah, this truck takes about 7 quarts, I believe, if I can remember. So I'm gonna pour in there enough I know it's gonna take, and then I'm gonna check it and go from there. Right now we just gonna admire the Amsoil. Man, some good stuff. It's just so damn expensive. But anyway, yeah, this engine is a oil guzzler. This thing, I'm not saying that I burn oil. Not like that. It just takes a lot of oil. That's all. It's not that it burns oil, it just takes a lot of oil. So right now, I'm opening up the second gallon. Hold on. Sometimes when you leave this on here, it gets in the way and it makes the oil spill out in a direction that you don't want it to spill out. Alright. Look at that. Everybody like, that oil look just like everybody else's oil. It better not look like everybody else's oil. Alright, so I'm gonna check this real quick. I know it ain't nowhere near. Hold on, y'all. Let me sit y'all down, because that'll make things a little bit easier. Yeah, y'all can see that. So we're gonna check the oil real quick. I don't know if y'all can see the high mark, but it's right here. And that's the low. Well, that's the hole anyway. You got the actual marking right there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but let's check it. Oh, can y'all see that? That's where it's at. I gotta go a lot more. Y'all see that? I gotta go a lot more, y'all. Not a lot more, just a little bit more. That's at least a quart. Remember, I still gotta start it, and it still has to go through the oil filter, right? So the oil filter is gonna take up a certain amount of oil also. Not a lot, particularly for this car, it's not a lot. But some cars, the oil filters take up a lot of oil. I still gotta add more. Don't forget, I spilled a little bit of oil, yo. I gotta get that. You can't leave that like that. It don't matter if it's a customer car or your personal car. You gotta get that up. So I'm gonna get some brake clean. And I'm gonna spray all up in there and get all that out. You know what I mean? We're gonna check this again. Ugh, look. It's right at the full mark right there. Did y'all see that? Y'all saw that. It's right at the full mark right there. So, just a small filter on this particular truck. So, I'm not going to add no more to it. I'm going to start it up and see what I get. But I'm pretty sure I probably won't have to add nothing else to it. All right. Don't forget, I gotta clean down there with some brake clean, like big time. Let's go start this real quick. Start it up. Yeah. So we're gonna let it run just a little bit. Get the fluid going through the filter. Y'all wanna start your car regardless. You gotta start the car and make sure, you know what I mean, the oil was at the right level once it settled down. So you wanna start it regardless. All right, so we let it run a little bit. I usually let the car run a little longer than most people, but I just like to make sure it get all through there over and over and over. I don't care how fast the engine is spinning. I gotta wait longer than 5-10 seconds. Like, that's just not long enough for me. I like to let that shit run. So it's been running long enough, so we're gonna turn it off.
All right, look at that.
We're gonna check it real quick, see what we're working with. Wipe it off. Remember, the engine was just running, so all of it ain't gonna be in there. So look where we at. That's like, it's on the first dot. The first dot, y'all see that? The first dot. So I definitely gotta add more, but I don't know how. I don't think these, I don't know, I always said it, but I don't think these Amsoils are like 4 gallons, because if this takes 7 quarts and I'm about to pour almost the rest of this in here, and they call for a gallon a piece, I don't get it. I'm through this whole thing right here. That'll be 2 of them. I don't get it. How is that 4 quarts? If this takes 7 quarts, then I shouldn't go through 2 of those bottles. Look where I'm at. You see where I'm at? I'm not even up to the full mark yet. I'm still halfway. Yeah, still draining down, but this bottle is gone, is what I'm saying though. I went through 2 Amsoil gallon bottles. Look, that's the rest of it right there. That's it. That's done. This bottle is done. That's 2 bottles of Amsoil. It says it's a gallon. A gallon is 4 quarts. 4 quarts plus 4 quarts is 8 quarts. 8 quarts is, what the fuck is 2 gallons? So if this truck only takes 7 quarts, then how the hell am I'm on 2 gallons? That's the part I'm trying to understand. I've been trying to figure that out with Amsoil for a long time. This truck takes 7 quarts. And look, I'm barely at the full mark. Hold on, let me redo that again. I don't know if y'all saw it. What the hell, Amsoil? Like, come on. Right here. It's barely at the full mark. It's at the full mark. The truck been shut off now for over 5 minutes. That's full. It took 2 full Amsoil gallon. What the hell? The truck only costs for 7 quarts. It don't take 8 quarts. It don't take 8 quarts. I know that. All right, y'all. So, man, I just took this video way longer than it was supposed to be. All right. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get some brake clean to clean up that oil that I dropped down there. Trust me, I ain't gonna forget. But yeah, man, that's how you change the oil change on a Nissan Armada. It's pretty much the same thing from like 04 to like all the way up to like right now. So yeah, y'all, so if y'all like the video, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you on the next one.